Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's your man, Nico B. This is the Black Effect. You know what I'm saying? And I want to get into this quick topic. First of all, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Like the video. Uh donate to the Patreon if you so see fit. Alright, but let me get into this. And I just want to talk to my black folks, you know, cause in this day and age, man, we with relationships, dealing with relations between black men and women, there has became there's a divide that has been placed there, you know what I'm saying, and it's a disconnect, within a lot of black men and in a lot of black women. And the thing is for the most part, it's due to parenting. It's due to this last generation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our fathers were simps, chasing, the white man gave them a little good jobs or something. Now they just start chasing pussy, wasn't getting with the right women, and the women wasn't getting with the right men. And so now a lot of us grew up without fathers, and just didn't see the dynamic that of like our grandparents, of a man and woman being together, running a household, and the structure that took place in that environment, because it was a structure in that environment, you know and like that's what I want to say to this video. A structured environment, you know what I mean, is needed. Like, even it's needed for you to see it, to know how to know how to conduct yourself, and have one yourself. You need to see that. Like, thank God, my parents was divorced, before I was born. And I grew up with my grandparents. Thank God for that, because I was a granny's baby. I love my grandma to death. You know what I'm saying? Lord rest her beautiful soul. And my grandfather, was a very, very quiet man. I'll say, between, in my lifetime, I say me and my grandfather probably had accumulated 2 hours of conversation within my lifetime. He was a very stoic, hard, quiet man, but you know what I'm saying? But when he wanted you to do something, it was 0 to 60, like, you know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of that was, I don't blame him and fault him for, because a lot of that was due to society, you know what I'm saying? And him just having to be a man out here. That's just how it is sometimes, because it's getting like that now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get beat down in society, and you just have to be a man out here, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of, and in a lot of places, you know what I'm saying, my grandma, lacked, and I saw that, but still I had to see that. You know what I mean? At least they were there, and I learned a lot of my, how to be a man for my grandfather. My grandfather held it down, you know what I'm saying? Not only did he take care of his 4 girls and raise them, he raised me and my brother, who was not his kids. You know what I'm saying? My granddaddy held it down. He went to work a lot. You know what I'm saying? He worked a lot. That's basically what he liked doing, is smoking cigars, man. But he was a man all around the board, and my grandma held the house down. She didn't work. I never saw my grandma with a job, but she held the house down. And with me and my brother, she had a certain energy about herself. The smell of my grandma, the food she cooked, my grandma used to come to my school and bring candy to the kids. You know what I'm saying? They always called her Miss Gloria. Everybody knew her. She was just a nice, nurturing woman. Everything about her was nurturing. She went to she took me everywhere. She went everywhere with me. Me and my brother. She spanked us. I remember my grandma when she used to whoop us, my grandma used to go to the bathroom and cry. That's how much she loved us, but she was still going to discipline us, and I love my grandma for that. But that structure there is what, allowed me to see that the most effective unit is between a man and a woman. And when they get together and they are running on 100%, both of them, that's the only way they can run on 100%, because they complement each other. The man is different. He complements the woman. She complements him. And offsets the hardness of it. Because my grandfather was a hard dude. I tell you, without my grandma, like, my grandfather would have probably killed us. You know what I'm saying? And he would have been in jail somewhere, and everything would have been messed up. You know what I'm saying? But with my grandma's softness, you know what I'm saying, we had a balance there. It balanced my granddad out. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have a lot of that today. You know, we don't have a lot of structure. A lot of these women, you got the white man out here, and you got white supremacy selling you these wolf tickets and telling you that you, as a woman, you know what I'm saying, can do everything yourself. The hell you can. And at the end, women can't raise men. And at the end of the day, it puts an ungodly burden on the woman. That's why you see a lot of our women out here so tired. They double time working. They overworking themselves. They don't even have enough time to give to their kids and these jobs and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's just reality. I mean, and men don't have the time to do that by themselves either. Man out here trying to hustle, he don't have time to come. It's a burden on him. But now men do it, and sometimes exceptions to the rule come out of that, decently, and come out of that unscathed, and productive people. But for the most part, that's not the blueprint, and that's not the way that it works. It's not gonna work that way. You know what I'm saying? Because the parents are gonna probably die early because they stressing themselves out. The kids is gonna be have detrimental effects on them because of this. The things that they lacked with this character, and not seeing this, and their relationships they gonna lack. They're not gonna know how to even conduct themselves. Dudes not gonna know how to handle women. The women not gonna know how to deal with men, and that's what you see a lot, man. Your women gotta know how to ladies, sisters, you gotta know you know how to deal with men in order to win. You gotta know how to deal with men in order to keep them around and to use your power, which is the power of control. Your power is the power, like, it's just like the man is like this big strong mech. He like this big strong megazord. You know what I'm saying? But you, the woman, is like the thing driving it. She gets in, she may be 10 times weaker, but your God-given strength is to get in there and guide and nurture that man's actions. Some women can have dudes doing a lot of stupid stuff, a lot of the wrong things. You see that happening. You see that going on. You seen dudes go out and throw their whole life away on the strength of some woman. You know what I'm saying? These are some dumbass dudes, and they don't be thinking, but it happens. But the woman has power in her weakness, and a lot of our women are abandoning that. They abandoning that, trying to compete with the man, thinking that they him, trying to take on his strengths, and they can't do that. That's like square peg in a round hole, and they start malfunctioning. They malfunctioning, they tired, they can't function in society, they can't operate around men, they always have an attitude. Their emotions are everywhere. They aren't steady, stable people anymore. And then they start developing mental issues. It's crazy because they are taking on an identity that's not theirs. So, like I said, structure is needed, man. And I don't think I have to talk too much more about that video, man. Stop having all these kids. If you want to have some sex, man, they got condoms. They make those. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no excuses no more. It's your man, Nico B, Black Effect, Structure. I'm out.